another way to say that, quite honestly, we're living up to what we already knew and other people are now finding out, that this is a great, great city and region for culture. This particular program fulfills a need for us in the community, connecting artists directly with people who want to purchase art. What an idea. In the same way that a food co-op connects food and farmers with hungry people, community-supported arts, in collaboration with Springboard for the Arts and the Knight Foundation, will connect artists with art patrons. More importantly, it makes art that much more accessible to everyone, and not just those of more means. Anyone who wants an original piece that is made locally will now have the opportunity to own it. These programs support local artists, which is a great, great industry and a growing industry here in Philadelphia. So I love great art, I love music, I love dance. I have no individual ability to do any of them, but I know great art, and I know great music, and I know great performances when I see them, and it creates more opportunity for artists right here in Philadelphia, a much easier market to break into than some other places. The community-supported arts, started by Springboard for the Arts in 2010, has been successful in a variety of other cities, replicated nationally, and we're proud and pleased to be a part of this network. And I can assure you, Laura, that very soon you'll be saying that Philadelphia has the best, the largest, the most interested program anywhere in the United States of America, because that's just how we do it in Philadelphia. So,
what really excites me about community-supported art is that for the first time, I'm going to have a chance to be a collector. And so, by becoming a shareholder in something like community-supported art, is at a price point that, I can afford it, and I can be a collector just like some millionaires. And so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited that it's going to connect our local artists to potential buyers and connect them more deeply to community. That's the kind of thing that we are really excited about at the Knight Foundation. Art that connects to the community, art that can be appreciated by everyone. And so it's just a pleasure to be able to support art in Philadelphia because there's so much of it.
I want to talk just really briefly a little bit about the history of community-supported art. As Gary said, we launched this program in 2010 in Minnesota, and it really came out of a discussion that went a lot like, community-supported agriculture, what a great model. We should do something like that. There should be something like that for arts. We should do something like a CSA. Oh, let's just do a CSA. So we just pretty much took that model entirely from local food and adapted it for our own community. In the first year, we sold 50 shares, and we had 9 local artists based in the Twin Cities. And we sold out in a day and a half and had a waiting list of 150 people by the end of the next day. So we began to sort of feel like maybe we were onto something here. And the next year when we did it, we sold out in 5 minutes. And it's just become this incredible way for artists and community members to meet each other and build relationships. And that's really the purpose for us. The art is always wonderful. It's always beautiful art, and it's an incredible deal for a shareholder to be able to get that art. But the relationships that get built between the artists and the shareholders, between the artists and their community, that's the real goal for us, that those relationships continue well beyond the community-supported art experience, and that those community members go on to become collectors, to become patrons of artists that they might not have known about before. And I'm thrilled to now officially announce the 2 Philadelphia community-supported art programs, which is one run by the 2 art collectives, Grizzly and Tiger Strikes Asteroid. As a sidebar, my staff at home was very excited that I was going to get to say the word asteroid in the press conference with the mayor. And the second program, which will be at the Philadelphia Folklore Project. Grizzly and Tiger Strike Asteroid are both artist collectives dedicated to programming emerging contemporary art and artists and cultivating connections between artists and collectors. And the Philadelphia Folklore Project just celebrated their 25th anniversary. They have just an amazing history of sustaining vital and diverse living cultural heritage in the city of Philadelphia. And so I'm thrilled and proud to be partnering with both of them, and very happy to introduce Jacques Lou, Ann Schaefer, and Selena Morales, who are each going to come in and talk a little bit about what you can expect from CSA Philadelphia. So,
when we first heard about this project from Springboard nearly 2 years ago, we knew immediately that we wanted to do it. Inherent in the project is just so many win-win scenarios. But it wasn't until the city got involved, thank you, that our process began to gain momentum. After many discussions and meetings about how we would implement this project, we ended up with the group curation process of the 9 artists that you guys see on the screen. And these photos are taken by Jaime Alvarez, who is a photographer at Tiger Stripes Asteroid, and it's also just sort of a microcosm of the collaborative effort that's going on. We didn't have a photographer, we didn't have a photographer in the Grizzly, the Tiger does, so then we all work together. The artists are Sarah K. Burgess, Amanda Dubinskas, Jake Feige, Sarah Gamble, Brian Januski, Ivancho Televsky, Brent Wall, Douglas Whitmer, and Linda Yu. The artwork ranges from jewelry to printmaking to sculpture to photography to painting to site-specific work to sound art. The work is amazingly good, and the artists are very accomplished. Some of the awards that they've received include Q Fellowships in the Arts, National Endowment for the Arts grants, Pennsylvania for the Council on the Arts grants, and Pollock Crafts grants. In addition, there is a very, very long list of residencies, exhibition history, professional experience, publications, and permanent collections that are happy to mention. Please know that this is a very impressive group.
We're excited to launch a program that offers Philadelphians the opportunity to invest locally and to support grassroots artists and important social histories. Philadelphia Folklore Project CSA shares cost $350, and they're on sale now. 50 lucky shareholders will receive a curated selection of work by diverse artists working today in Philadelphia. 6 of the 9 are people of color, 4 of the 9 are immigrant artists. All are important. Shareholders get invited to special dinners to meet directly with artists and learn more about them and about the traditions in which they work. And samples of the work are on display at the Folklore Project's gallery at 735 South 50th Street in West Philadelphia, and more information is available on our website, folkloreproject.org.